Welcome back to House of Pull. I am Sahar, and here on this channel, we take an energetic snapshot of what's going on, put it out on the table via tarot, and talk about it. Okay? How are you guys doing today? How was your weekend? How has it been? It's been a week. Oh my God, I wasn't here last week. So, hopefully, lots of great things have happened to you. We've had hopefully some aha moments. I'm praying and pulling that forward for you. How did your new year start? Well, we're going to take a look now and see what's going on, all right? So sit back, get in your cozy little spot, and let us begin. You know, I like to clean the space with a sound cleansing, 3 gongs. Take your deep breaths, come into this space, this moment that is beyond space and time. Let us begin, okay? And we're going to tap in. Taking those slow, deep breaths and letting go, letting go, letting go. Allowing yourself to come into the moment that is beyond space and time. Opening yourself up to the divine healing love and messages that are here for you today. I call forth the full force of source, my angels, my ancestors, here to connect with the collective, specifically the collective that will be watching these videos, easily and effortlessly allowing me to receive this message and interpret it at the highest level of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, all the while allowing them to receive this message at the highest level of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and then giving them the willpower and know-how to merge this information that resonates into their daily lives so that they too can live to their fullest potential within this lifetime. Love you, love you, love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all the things that you do, have done, and will do, seen and unseen, heard and unheard. I ask that you give us protection of the highest degree and the highest level in all the dimensions and all the spaces. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, love you, love you. And so it is. Okay, let's do it. All right, so let me take a little sip of Habib Shout out to I was in New York, NYC. Shout out to Yara Cafe. If you're in New York City, I think it's in Brooklyn area. Yara Cafe is popping. It is so fresh, and if you don't eat pork, it's perfect for you too. Even if you do eat pork, it's so good. Really great breakfast sandwiches, lunchtime sandwiches too. But check them out. Woohoo! Very good. And great teas and coffees and lattes. All right, getting back to it. I like to give shout outs to good people doing great things. Let's see here. Now it's calling me to do the fable one. So let's see. In the words of Abraham, get tuned in, tapped in, turned on easily and effortlessly. What is the information for the collective today? Okay, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Five of Wands upside down. And for those who just come in, just note and remember that this is a collective reading in the beginning. And then after that, at about 20 minutes in, I do a reading for somebody live. So if you're interested in getting a reading today, just hold on. And first couple people I will be doing, hi baby, hi queen, how you doing? Hi Russell, how you doing? I will do those readings at that point, okay guys? So let's get into it so we can get to the other live readings too. But right now, this is the collective reading, okay, my love bugs? Let's see. Okay, so let's get into it. All right, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords. Okay, we have the Five of Wands in reverse. We have the Eight of Wands upright. Oh boy, okay, we'll tap into it, Queen. And then Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, so, and then back of the deck, we got the Magician energy. So, okay, so somewhere somebody's not remembering that their power. Okay, they're not remembering their power in a situation, or the power that, or not realizing or seeing the power that they have in the situation. That's in the background of whatever it is that's going on. With that Queen of Swords, when I see Queen of Swords, it has to do with, remember, that's thinking, that's communication, that's seeing things from a higher perspective. But this is in reverse. So this is telling me that there is some type of lack of communication going on. Okay. Or seeing things from a higher perspective. Two ways of thinking about this. Either you're not communicating, which is what I'm feeling more of. Something is not being properly communicated. Something that you've been thinking about is not being communicated. Or for some people, the way that you're thinking about the situation is askewed, meaning that you're not, well, like I said, the opposite of looking at it from the higher perspective. Okay, you're seeing it from one way, and you're not able to see both ways, but it's detrimental. Okay. The Ten of Swords. Now, this Ten of Swords is telling me that there's some type of maybe mistrust or betrayal by someone who is very close to you. This is kind of very a tough story. The fable for this one was, if my memory serves me correct, I don't know why they were going out into the water or what he told her. It was a father and a daughter, and they were going out into the sea, and I think he was supposed to feed her to a monster in the sea or something like that in order to get something for himself. And she didn't know this is her father. She trusted her father. And then he fed her to that monster in the sea. So somebody just being in a position where there was somebody that you really trusted or somebody that was really close to you, and they hurt you or they stabbed you in the back or they did something that, you would have never expected them to do. It's like, you do? Like, I expect this from such and such. But you do? Damn. That really hurts. That really hurts. So, with that combined with that Queen of Swords, it's kind of like there could be like a lot of, for obvious reasons, a lot of real anger towards that person or frustration about that. There could be even frustration towards oneself at like, how didn't I see this? Why didn't I see this? How come I didn't see the signs? Or maybe I did see the signs, but I wasn't listening. So just watch for that. With the Five of Wands, because the Five of Wands talks about something, yeah, rather than truth, that lie, yep. And this we have, this is like a scuffle or like an argument or some type of conflict or friction. But remember, that's the five. So the five is telling us what? That change is coming, right? This change, this is friction, this is change. And you hear my Nyla in the background flipping and jumping around. So, but this is upside down. So what this is telling me is this is the aftermath. So for a lot of people, this has already occurred and you are in the aftermath phase or beginning to find some type of healing in reference to that, or wanting to find some type of healing towards that situation, because you don't want to walk around angry all the time, because guess what? They've moved on and gone on about their life. Meanwhile, you're sitting there holding that anger inside of your body, right? Okay, there is going to be some information coming in that is going to give you, as I was saying, it's so funny because I mentioned it in the intro, an aha moment. There's going to be some type of swift, fast change. So if this hasn't happened already, it's about to happen. Swift change, and whatever it is, you're definitely, I hate to say it, but you're not going to be happy about it, because we got the Six of Wands upside down. So it's going to kind of be like there was something
that was supposed to happen, or something that was supposed to go down, or maybe there were plans and now they're not going to happen because of this situation. Okay? You couldn't, like, yeah, that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like there were plans. Like, say there was a big party happening or coming up, and you've been planning this big party with this person, and then all of a sudden something comes out or some information happens, or they didn't do something, like say they were supposed to they're supposed to rent the place. Then you find out they didn't rent the place, and you're like, oh my God, like I thought you said you had it. And then maybe they didn't have the money, or they turned it in late and they were trying to rush around and find a new place. That's just an example. But basically, because now they didn't do their part, or some part wasn't done, or because of this situation, now whatever was supposed to happen or was planned may not happen. The celebration or whatever it is may not happen. Okay, so of course that's very upsetting, because now you have to do what? The damage control. All right, but like I said in the beginning of this, you want to remember, especially if you're harboring any anger or any frustration. Yes, it's okay to have that. Yes, it's going to happen. Yes, that is an emotion you are allowed to have. However, what you don't want to do is stay stagnant within that, because then that adds to inflammation in the body. You say thank you to the universe, to source, whatever you want to call it. Thank you, God, Jesus, whatever. And say thank you for that information or that intel on that person. Thank you for giving me, what can I learn from this? Were there signs? Was there something that I could have seen? Sometimes you really don't. Sometimes it really comes out of nowhere. It really does. Some people, you should have known, or you should have saw. Sometimes you just don't. Okay, it does happen. People don't, and it hits you. Get a little gut punch. It hurts. Okay, so when that happens, you just say, okay, what can I learn from this so that it don't happen again? How can I be better aware? How can I be better conscious? How can I do what you can, and then after that, let it go. What I always tell you guys? That whole thing, forgive them for they know not what they do, is real. That is one of the keys to forgiveness. You don't know what state of consciousness they were in, where they are energetically at the moment and the time when they're doing whatever it is what they're doing. They're not where you're at. And you can say, guess what? Thank you. Thank you, I'm not in that frequency. Thank you, I'm in the frequency that I am at. Woo! Could you imagine? Because hurt people hurt people? That's real. Hurt people hurt people. Consciously and unconsciously. Okay? Just toss them. Okay? So let's see what else we got. Let's see what else they want to say. Let's see what else they want to say. Okay, let's see. What is being asked of you? Let's see. Let's do some moon cards, because I think there was a new moon coming up. Let's see. Oop. How can I change my perspective to handle this thing so it works? I know that. That's right, Queen. You know it. Yes, exactly, right? And changing that perspective of your perception, right? Because the information that came in is all the same, determines what frequency you're on. That perspective is the angle or the lens through which you are using, which is the frequency that you will be in. You better go. All right, Queen. That's right, girl. Easily and effortlessly. What is the information for the collective? Ooh, accept responsibility. That's what I just said. Self-reflection. Calling forward transformation. Look at that, baby. Exactly. Look at that fire coming from her hands. This is the power. You have the power. Remember, because this is not remembering the power that you have. You have a choice to choose which lens you choose to view this from. That's you. You get to change that lens, okay? You. And with that, leads to your transformation, right? We're going from one frequency to the next. All right. Accept help. All right. If you need help discussing it, talking through it, getting that anger out, getting that frustration out, Rusty! Hello. Here we go. We're doing the collective reading, Rusty. We say accepting help easily and effortlessly. Up, celebration dance. The moon dance, celebration. Okay? So I told you there's something about a celebration going on. Something about a celebration going on and it not being like it being affected by whatever this situation is. Yeah, I guess that's the best way. Okay? But you know, don't let it consume you like, oh, I expected to do, you know, because you expected. You expected things to be and look and do and whatever this certain way. And then it's not, then it's like very disappointing, very heartbreaking. And just like, you know, whatever it is, it was meant to be, baby. It was meant to be. Don't fight it. If you could talk it out, talk it out. Boundaries. Boundaries. Walking away before you curse them out or whatever. And then what do we say? We don't want to do damage control, boo-boo, so handle it with integrity. Okay? Get them boundaries on. All right? And maybe that's what it's here to teach you, boundaries. Who you let in and who you let, that gate. Okay? Sometimes people can put too much of a wall up when that's not what we're saying. Just be aware. And so, you know, you got to earn to get into this gate though. Okay? And then sometimes, you know, you F up. And you let somebody in the gate that shouldn't be in the gate. And then you learn. That's how we learn. What? Hashtag growth. Growth is real, boo-boos. Higher power. Trust in it. Trust in it. They say trust in the process, boober. Da da da. Cleansing happening. Okay. And see how that's a spectrum? A prism? Right? Like I said, that's the view, that's the lens through which you will be choosing to view this perception. Okay? And see, based upon that, see it's light in the background. Even though it's a moon, there's light back there. It's not darkness, there's light. Okay? There's light and there's crystals. For some people, they might be getting downloads like this. Oh my God. Oh my God. There it is. Boom. Okay. It's saying you're going to have to take a risk. And I'm going to say take a risk in trusting yourself. Take a risk at maybe doing something in a new and different way that you might not have done it before. Okay. Slow down. So you can make sure that you can even hear or see the information that is coming in into you. Okay. And it's saying abundance. Okay. Just that one. What was it? They're playing the Three Little Birds song. Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing's gonna be all right. Okay. Making sure that you love yourself through this transformation. Having grace with yourself through this transformation. Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. First love. That's a nice way to have dreams. Okay, let's see. What else? I think, well, I guess depending on the situation, hopefully. That's a good way. Let's see. So we got our boundaries. Any other solutions that we want to talk about here for the collective? Oh, they're pulling me to this deck. Do easily or effortlessly. Uh-oh. Not uh-oh, but they got the imposter syndrome, but anything else that was flipped over. The imposter syndrome. There we go. Oh, that's right. To the community. Thank you, Queen. The imposter syndrome. And that's that, once again, that whole like the magician thing being upside down. All right. You may almost, I'm feeling like, the thing that keeps repeating in my head is nobody's coming to my aid. Nobody's coming to my aid. Nobody's coming to my aid. So you feel like, you're asking, you're praying, you're hoping or whatever, and you're not getting any answers. Sometimes when that happens, it's really asking for you to make the decision, for you to make the choice, for you to take the risk, for you to take the leap of faith and learn how to trust yourself. Because remember, I told you, this is your team or whatever, your non-physical team. They're here to help you. Your angels are here to help you, but there is no hierarchy. They're your friends. They're the other beings and other frequencies who are here to help. So you're just as powerful. If you, dude, if you understood how powerful you were, we wouldn't even be having, we wouldn't even be here right now. Meaning right here having this conversation, because you would already know. You would just know. Dude, that power. Let me tell you, and it's not like like this very selfish power. It is, yes, it is this, it is magnificence. It is, when you, like they saying, you walking with God, you got the God in you, sources in you, there is no separation. It's the most beautiful thing ever. So just remember, this is that journey to remembering that, okay, as we're here in this human life, okay? So don't forget how powerful you are, all right? So that imposter syndrome, you're magnificent. There's no other you, dude. Nobody got your fingerprint. There's only you, baby. Only you, easily and effortlessly. Yeah, everything is on fire. See? That's why maybe it was like, there's nobody coming to my aid. There's nobody. So it seems like whatever all this stuff is going to go, there's just like so much going on. It's like almost like you would be saying to yourself, like, this is like, I can't deal with this right now. Like, this is the worst time this could happen. Why is this happening now? Like, this is, like, I don't have time for this. That's what I'm feeling. Like, I just don't have time for this. I got to get this done. I got to get this done. I got to get that done. I got all this stuff done. I just don't have time for this. Easily and effortlessly. You do have the death card. So like I said, the ending of something. Okay, but remember, with the ending of something, what? See, toxic. Ooh, what is going on? What is going on? And as you move through, because you do get the promotion card. Okay? Because we're being called forth to do change, right? So once you move through these energies and we shift that perspective, it's asking you to shift that perspective. And that shift of perspective will lead to a what? Level up. Okay. I do have the marriage card, but when I see this marriage card, it's a commitment to something, a commitment to yourself. But you can't understand it for him. Yep, exactly. You can explain it to him, but you can't understand it for him. Only you can walk that walk. That's why they say, only I can take you to the water, but if you don't drink it, I can't have that experience with you. There are certain things that only you have to, people can show you, people can guide you, people can point. It's right there. It's right there. It's right there. But you are here to have the experience. This is all experiential, and to experience in a way that only you can. We could be looking at the same thing, having the same experience, and meaning same perception, meaning we're all on a roller coaster together, same roller coaster in the same seat, and got on it at the same time. And every single one of us is going to have a completely fingerprinted different experience, period. Okay? So there's this commitment. Marriage is commitment. When I see this is commitment. And because it's two women, it's like, to me, it's like to the reflection again. Commitment to oneself. Commitment, and even though it's two women, it's two different women, right? So it would be the past you and the future you, the you, present you, and the future you. Okay? Committing to yourself easily and effortlessly. All right. Oh, Rusty got one. A bee can teach a fly to like honey rather than shit. Some people don't want to change. Yeah. Let them. If y'all know about that book, let them. Okay. Existential crisis. See, just trying to figure it out. Like, why? What? Who am I? What is all this about? It's about you shifting. It's about you changing. It's about you learning how to let go of what no longer serves you. It's about you creating what? Boundaries. Okay, boundaries. All right, let's get our here we go. The numbers. I stick in the bowl, and then I'll do the reading because we are at 26. So let's see here. All right, we're gonna. I do it with the left hand. Let's see what the bowl says. Easily and effortlessly. What are we going for? What are we going for? 4. 4, baby, 4. All right. Oh, what's this? All right, here we go. 4. Oop. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Ooh, nice. Vision. Remember, this is that perspective. Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you. It is unique. Once again, it's my unique style. Vision, right? That's that perspective. Discernment. See? I think I used that word earlier. Discernment, right? That's how you create boundaries, having discernment. Okay. Home. Okay. Bringing it home, bringing it back to yourself, right? Bringing it in, okay? Inner child, connecting with the inner child. So there could be stuff or themes that come up with this situation, inner child stuff, or stuff that you might have, there are themes. Everybody has, there's a theme that you deal with or that you're working on within your lifetime, okay? And these things will keep coming up. Why? Because they're meant for you to learn how to work through, right? To become a master. As I'm looking at the number 8, and to become self-mastery, the art of self-mastery, to exercise that muscle of whatever it is the theme is, right? And then you become a master. Then you start, if you so choose, because you could just keep going through the stuff and then stay stagnant and just keep going through the same stuff and never grow. 'Tis your choice. You know what? Ain't nobody gonna force you. Like we said, we take you to the water. God can take you to the water, but can't make you drink, can't make a change. That's you. Okay. So, all right, love bugs. That was the collective. Okay, so Queen Sophia. Okay, boo. Hit me. What you got? Because you were first. You came up in here like, what's good? Give me my reading. It's so good to see you. All right, talk to me, baby. What we got? What's your question for today? Queen Sophia. Okay. Okay, it's almost telling me to go to this deck already before your question even comes up. Okay. Queen Sophia, checking into her. What is her question? Interesting. I just heard a bell. That's a different.
was. That was interesting. Easily and effortlessly. Queen Soul Fire. Tapping in. Woo! Yes. What's your question, love bug? Mm-hmm. And it could be my thing going slow too. You might have asked it already. Let me see. Because it was in the beginning when we just started. Queen, looking forward to. It's been a doozy. Okay. No, you didn't say it. You just said, okay. Okay, today felt like a trap, like a setup type energy. Oh, okay. And what do you want to, what's the actual question in reference to it? What it's about or why? Or I'll tell you this. Before you even ask the question, the card that popped out was the Sun card. So which tells me is there, whatever's happening is to bring clarity and light to a certain situation. Okay. Because you did get the Sun card. So it's something that needs to be brought light onto. Something because you got the 10 of Wands reversed, which is telling me is bringing clarity to something so that you can let go of something. There's something that you need to let go because we have this card, which is when somebody feels overwhelmed and they're just like carrying a whole bunch of stuff, so much stuff that they can't see. But because this is upside down, whenever I see like sticks or swords or something like that, and then they go upside down, and that tells me this is falling out. Like it's like the universe is forcing you to, like, you gotta let one of these joints go so you can see, girl. You gotta let something go. I don't know which one. And here, let me help you out and let you know where you need to be looking to let some of this ish go. That's what it's saying. Easily and effortlessly. What's going on here? Easily and effortlessly. What other messages for her? It's please don't, if somebody, it's like, please don't let them consume your mind, baby. It's only for clarity so that you can move forward. Those are the words that are being said. Yeah, see? Ha! Same thing. Well, didn't I tell you the swords? This is upside down. 8 is that number of self-mastery, right? But this is going upside down, which means the blindfold, something that we didn't want to see. Once again, some either we couldn't see because we're so busy, or our mind is like full of stuff and tasks or whatever, or just something we just didn't want to take a look at. For whatever reason, we're not looking. Okay? But you got them both in reverse. Meaning that either you yourself are doing it and making the decision to do it, or the universe is making you and showing you, giving you clarity, providing clarity. Here comes the sun. Do. Here comes the sun. And I say, it's all right. It's going to be all right. Okay. We're just adding clarity. Okay. This is going to drop out so that you can see. This is going to fall out. This is going to fall off so that you can see. So there's some type of, like I said, there's some type of, it's clear. They just said it. Whatever it is to provide clarity. Even though it may feel like a trap or like a setup, the setup is clarity. The setup is to give you clarity about how things are and what things are looking like. Whatever was behind the scenes that you couldn't see is now in front of your face. Okay? You do have the Page of Cups. Okay? So it's asking you, to listen to your intuition, follow your intuition. Because what is he doing? He's talking through the
a time. It's not crazy rocky waters, but the water's not smooth. Okay? There is some emotional turmoil to a degree. Okay? And he's looking at that fish, and that fish is talking to him. He's like, hey, home slice, I got some information for you. Something I've been noticing that you might not have seen. Okay? And then, look, he's listening though. He understands what he's saying. So it's like, take a moment, and maybe that's because earlier slow down came up. Listen to those nudges. There's nudges and some type of things that are tapping you on your shoulder. Okay? And when it taps you, when you get your intuition, it don't talk to you evil, it don't talk to you mad. It's actually kind of very chill. And it's kind of like, you know, you can take it or leave it. Kind of. It's not going to fight with you. It can get a little bit louder sometimes, but it's never going to be rude. It's never going to be disrespectful. And it usually speaks, it don't question anything. It's usually in a sentence. Like, okay, you need to go left. Or you need to go right. Or take a look over here. Or look at this email. Look at the wording of this. Why did that person say that? Why did they ask me that question? Interesting. Why did I notice this where I didn't notice that before? You know what I'm saying? So follow those nudges easily and effortlessly. Because you are getting them. You are receiving them. And as you begin to move through this energy because of the clarity and you start letting go whatever it is that you need to let go, we're going to start filling that space with something. You're going to feel so much better. After all this stuff, you're going to feel so much better. Why? Because you're cleaning space for what is supposed to come in for you. This is the cup of emotional fulfillment. It's like God is trying to give you, source, whatever you want to call it, emotional fulfillment. It's in the hand of it's in the hand of God. This is what wants to come in for you. Is it here yet? Not yet. You gotta work through this stuff. But this is the goal. It's like, hello, I'm knocking at the door. I got something for you, boo. I would like to bring this into your life. Are you ready and willing, or are in a place where you can be in what? Receiving mode. So that you can bring in the present and the gift that here it is. But remember, what do I always tell y'all? Here's the gift. Somebody's giving you a gift. You ask for the prayer. You pray. Outward. God says, okay, here's your gift. Then you're like, no, I don't want it. You push it back out instead of what being in receiving mode and say, thank you. Oh, yes. Thank you. Okay. We want to get into the thank you. We want to pull that in. But we got to let this stuff go because look, what we going to pull it in with? We ain't got no hands. We are infinite beings in a finite space. 2 hands, 10 fingers, 2 toes. Well, not 2 toes. 10 toes. Some people have 11 toes. Okay. But you get my point. Okay. Easily and effortlessly. Anything else for my baby? We got the Queen of Pentacles, and it's saying, keep your eyes on the prize, baby. As I'm looking at this, keep your eyes on the prize. So remember, when I see that pentacle, that's telling me something of value to you. Keep whatever that prize is, the ultimate goal, which could shift based upon the clarity that comes in. Okay? But they're like, keep your eyes on the prize. Don't get distracted by that mess. It's just to give you clarity. Clarity. See all that light in the background? Keep your eye on the prize. Oh, yeah. Okay. Keep your eye on the prize, boo. Don't you take it off. It's not a distraction. It's there to show you some stuff that needs to be shown. So like it said, you can move forward. Period. Okay? All right. Hopefully that helps. Did that help, love bug? It'll make some sense of it. Yeah, I hate doozy days. You're like, ugh, they be shaking you up, don't they? Woof. Shake you up. Take a nice bath. Take a nice hot shower. Cleanse that energy off of you. Accept and receive. Open yourself to the communication with your team, with God, source. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And I release that energy off of me. I thank you, thank you, thank you for this moment of clarity. You know, if you need help in making a decision, please show me or give me more guidance in reference to which way I should move forward. Please make it easy for me to see and understand. You know, like if you're stuck and you're not sure, if it's not clear as far like the information is clear, but it's not, you're not clear as far as which way to go with it, then yeah, just ask. It'll come to you. It's coming. You be getting the nudges. Sometimes you follow it, sometimes you don't. But you be knowing you're connected enough. Yeah, you're connected enough. But for this, just and do something at night that's going to calm your brain. No phone stuff. Because what it's going to do, like right before bed, try no phone stuff, no TV stuff. Right before bed, I don't know if you have any books. Like for me, I'll read my book until I fall asleep. Eventually, my hand's like this. I'm reading the same thing like 5 times. I'm like, okay, now it's time for me to go to sleep. Close the book, go to sleep. So then your brain's not because sometimes when we're looking at the phone or we're watching TV right up before we go to bed, even though we're focused on that show or whatever, we're already making our brain active. So then once we turn that off, the brain still needs to be active. It needs to calm down. Whereas reading a book or meditation or something like that will bring you down. Or even if it's taking that bath or taking that shower to calm you down, and then like getting into bed and go to bed. Okay? So that's my advice. Hopefully that helped a little bit, Love Bug. Give you a little bit more clarity. I might have to go after this because y'all know what? I didn't even... My thing is I thought I charged my phone. But okay, is there anyone else? I can take one real quick, a quick one. Thank you, Queen Soulfire. My boo-boo. Hopefully that helped a little bit, give you a little bit of clarity. Like I said, more information should be coming to you, which will help you out. But in the interim, take the information that you've been given as clarity. Even if it's a nugget of clarity, and you can't see the whole picture, it's a nugget. Accept that nugget. Okay. Anyone else? Going once, going twice. Oh, disconnecting. Let me disconnect myself. Disconnecting from Queen Soulfire. You're welcome. It is always an honor. Thank you for trusting in me and allowing yourself to be open and vulnerable for me to read you, and for me trusting in me to connect with your energy and your team, because that's the other part. You can't be letting everybody connect with you. So I am honored and I feel blessed to be able to use my gift to help. Thank you, Love Bug. All right, and I don't see nothing else, nobody else, so I'm gonna shut it down. It was so good to see you guys. It's so good to be back. I will see you right here next week, 7 p.m. on Monday. Boop, 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 boop. Happy 2026. I know it's a lot of crazy stuff going on right now, but one of the best things we can do, one, be aware, do our part, but really excel and take care of ourselves, take care of our families, take care of our neighbors, like our people, like be the best us possible. Get our energy and frequency to the highest level that we can give it. Shout out to the monks who are walking for peace, like that kind of stuff, okay? Like this is what we want to push forward. Remember, we're great as individuals, but together, if we're all doing that same frequency of love, we make a powerful impact. Powerful. Is it going to save everything and complete everything now? No, but it can sure enough block some stuff out. Block out. Slow some stuff down and shift. All right? It's about making that impact. All right? I love you. Hi, Haley. I'm sorry you missed it. But make sure you come back here at 7 o'clock on Monday. We'll be back 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Of course, if you want to get a reading with me, I do one-on-one readings, houseofpull.com. I'm also on Instagram. Yeah, all that good stuff. Love you, love you, love you. Take care of yourself. Have grace with yourself. Have grace with others. And grow, grow, grow. You got this. And if you mess up, you slip back, all right. Get back up. Get on out there again, okay? Mwah. Love you, love bugs. Bye.